Hello dear students, welcome to the online education of class 7 science. So dear students, in the previous class we studied about the definition of weather. So the day-to-day condition of atmosphere at a place with respect to temperature, rainfall and humidity is known as weather. Okay, so these are the parameters to decide weather at a given place. So weather is not is such a phenomenon which cannot be predicted very easily. So it is a very complex phenomenon. So the weather can vary at any point of time within a day or within a week. Okay, so in today's class, let's discuss about how the temperature recording can be explained best in order to make understand the weather conditions. So dear students, now let us look at the graph which is given here in the textbook to show that the maximum temperature recorded from 3rd August 2009 to 9 August 2009 at a place called Shillong, which is the capital city of Meghalaya state. Okay, look at it here. So on x-axis and y-axis you can look at here. So it's a graph showing here. So on x-axis we will have a 3rd to 9th, the dates, and on y-axis we have temperatures from 21 to 27 degrees Celsius. Okay, so now look at the temperature and date. See, on 3rd we have 26 degree, 4th we have 23.5, 6th, 5th we have 25 degrees Celsius, 6th 22 degree, 7th 25.5 degree, 8th 23.3 degree, and on 9th we have 24.5 degrees Celsius. So this is the maximum temperature recorded on these how many days? 6 days. Okay, so that had been shown here with the help of graph. Okay, so there is a sudden rise in the temperature on 3rd, so 26, again on 4th it is less, again 25 it is raised, again say on 6th it is very low, so it has come to 22nd, and again directly on 7th it has reached to 25.5, so again down. So like that, so there is a variation in the temperature in day to day, as per the date given here. So every day there is a temperature, maximum temperature recorded is different only. That's why we can say weather cannot be predicted. So from this weather report, it's very clear that maximum and minimum temperatures are recorded every day. So that will not be recorded for a week, for a month. No. So every day maximum temperatures can be recorded. So do you know how these temperatures can be recorded? So for that I have already told you. So that meteorological Department of India, so it collects the information about the data about the weather conditions, that is temperature, humidity, etc. So already in the chapter number 4, heat, we have studied in that there are two types of thermometers, clinical thermometer as well as one more is maximum and minimum thermometer. So maximum and minimum thermometers are the special thermometers which are being used by the meteorological department in order to record the maximum and minimum temperature of a particular place. Okay, so now can you imagine, so during which time of the day we have a maximum temperature, during which time we have a minimum temperature? So listen here. So the maximum temperature are usually occurs generally in the afternoon. So because the sun comes at the middle. Okay, so generally maximum temperatures will be recorded on during the afternoon time. So whereas the minimum temperatures occurs especially during the early morning. So it will, at that time the temperature will be very less because the sun just starts to rise at the time. So before sunrise also there will be less temperature here. So now you can understand, so why more temperature will be there in the summers during afternoon, and while it is little comfortable early in the morning. So here there are small description about the sun here. So all these changes in the weather, it is due to the only one reason, that is the present caused by the sun. So the sun is a huge ball of huge sphere of hot gases. So hot gases will be burning inside the sun. So it is burning at a very high temperature, such as neon gases. Okay, helium gas, it's a main gas which is present in the sun, inside the sun, and it is burning continuously in order to emit the heat energy. So the distance of the sun from us is very large distance it is there. Even though the distance is very large distance, so the energy is sent out by the sun, and that is so huge that it is the main source of heat for a whole earth. Not only the source of heat, even source of light for the earth. Okay, though it is very away from us, the sun is away from the earth, so since though also it is very long, it is giving the heat and light for the earth. So energy is the primary source of energy. Solar energy or a sun is the primary source of energy for all the living things on the earth. So that's why the primary source of energy, so that causes changes in the weather, is sun. Okay, so energy which is emitted by the sun is either absorbed or reflected by earth's surface. Sometimes it is absorbed, sometimes it is reflected. Okay, so that's why the oceans and atmosphere play very important role in determining the weather at a place. See, oceans and atmosphere, both of them play very important role in determining the weather of a place at a given place, because the wind moment, humidity, etc., everything can be decided here. So if you are living near the sea place, so you would realize that the weather at your place different from that of the place weather at a desert, and that of the place weather at a mountain. So in the seaside the weather is different, on mountain areas the weather report is different, and in the desert area the weather condition is different. Okay, so dear students, I hope you have understood today's class, and next concept I'll continue in the next class. Thank you and have a nice day.